Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I feel like this video needs to be titled, I'm sorry, Thronebreakers. Because you all, of course, are where Kabam is still trying to target for their money-making ventures. And rightfully so, right? And they know that you need not one, not two, but three rank 4 6 stars to get to Wallet Breaker. And as each week passes, as each month approaches, it's becoming easier to get those materials because of new content, and this is especially going to be true after Act 8.1 hits the game on Wednesday. So it is in the spirit of that thought that we discuss how Kabam is looking to capitalize on Thronebreaker desperation for Paragon, especially more than halfway through the month of September. So I'm first showing a reminder of what the Paragon offer is. It's up to $150. Now this is American dollars, and I've had people reach out to me to say, Prof, you need to remind people that in my country it's not $150, it's like $220 or $200. And even those of you across the pond who are watching this video because you can't fall asleep because it's already, midnight, or at least 11 p.m., I don't know, depending on time. Anyhow, thanks for supporting the channel as you get ready for bed. Or maybe you're out clubbing on a Monday morning. I don't know, Sunday night? I don't know how the bar scene is. Oklahoma, you can't go clubbing on a Sunday. Jesus would not approve. So, you have $15 for 2 Tier 2 Alpha, which is very strange. It's $7.50 per Tier 2 Alpha in terms of their breakdown of that. Though, of course, whenever I say that, people like DNA 3000 say that's not true. They're technically free because you're paying for the Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst fragments. Well, that's true. I'm just saying that we've seen Tier 2 Alpha offers that were like $10 for 2 plus other goodies. Really, the biggest difference in price of a normal Monday through Saturday offer versus what they are now is the 10% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, which is normally $5 and gets thrown in for $15. But of course, it's a 10% Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst Fragment, not even a selector, it's just fragments. But without Tier 6 Basic, you kind of need both of them to be scaling at the same pace to care about that item, because if you're taking a rank 3 6 star to rank 4, let's just use Guillotine 29 as an example. You need 3 of both, So it is in the spirit of that we note that Kabam is also trying to create this market for Thronebreakers where they have, let's say they buy the maximum of the Thronebreaker offer. This is going to be where I pull up the Thronebreaker offer, so humor me while I switch screens. Thank you. And thanks to Rusty Dangs for emailing this over to me. He was the first person that got this to the channel. So you have $22.50, or if you were to buy 10, $22,500, which yes is exactly half of a fully formed Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst, for $130. So it's $20 cheaper for half the Tier 3 Alpha. Now you do get the same amount of Tier 2 Alphas, but you also don't get any Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector. You'd think at least a 5%, which is the same that Cavalier players get on Sundays when they buy the daily special. You would have thought that that would have been included, but no. It's 150,000 gold, which that doesn't really count as relevance in this. The same amount of Tier 2 Alphas, which I guess is a good thing. And then the Tier 3 Alphas. But if somebody was to spend the max on this of $130 US plus tax, plus conversion rates of other countries, plus, of course, the people across the pond who are maybe going to sleep right now, your currency never quite scales how it should based off of what it's worth on the open market for Google Play and Apple. So you could still be paying much more than you should for these mobile game offers, and that's also always worth noting in these kind of videos. So Thronebreakers, I'm sorry, because you might still be tempted to get half a Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst for $130, Lord help you. But then if Kabam comes out with the exact same offer tomorrow, only it's 1 Tier 5 Basic Gold and 10% of a Tier 6 Basic Catalyst fragment, then suddenly you're forced to spend another $130 or $260 to have your Tier 3 and your Tier 6 Basic about the same pace. And that's why offers like this are smart. Kabam is kind of evil geniuses. Maybe that should be a better way to put it. Kabam's an evil genius when it comes to this. Because they know if you buy the max of this, you're most likely going to have an imbalance of resources that's going to be more likely to motivate you to buy the other part of this when it comes up. And if that's the case, then suddenly they're not only getting your $130 now, they're hoping to get your $130 tomorrow or next week or whenever it comes back around. So it's a marketing move. Thronebreaker, I still say save the money for daily specials. It is a no-brainer. And I know you won't get all of the materials right now. And there are also going to be people who say, Prof, if I buy this, I can become Paragon. Is it worth it? My statement is still no. Hold off a little bit longer, because if you're that close to it, you're pretty dang close. But for the people who buy it, Kabam's going to get the temptation marketing. And that's just how they roll with honey butter in Canada in these offers.